Hey y'all, welcome back. I skipped last month, so here's a bunch of updates. So we're doing the quarterly project pen intro update, whatever. Basically there is quite a bit of rollover from last quarter. I didn't finish as much as I was hoping last quarter, but whatever. So I have my notes here, as I usually do. And so this is the intro for the, is it gonna stay? Cool. Yes? No? Maybe? I'll just be holding it here then. Alright, so, yeah, so this is just the intro for the quarterly project pen for the third quarter of 2019. So let's just get into it. So let's get into the makeup-y stuff first. That's not going to stay. I'll just hold it. So first we have the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream, which is mostly full. I think it matches me better in the summer, which I think is why I haven't really used it much. And I haven't used it much, so it is mostly full. So I haven't put any tape or anything, but it weighs, with the cap on, 84.47 grams, and I want to get at least halfway. So there's that, and we're just gonna do all the single stuff first. Next, so I have multiple things in this palette, but I'm only gonna be using 3 of them. So I liked the Tarte blush in Party from a few years ago, that birthday gift, so much I got the full size, but now it's over a year old and I kind of want to make progress on it. So I want to at least hit pan on that. I do have quite a bit of a dip going. Right now it's at 25.5 grams. I want to use at least a gram, maybe 2, before the end of the project. And next is, so the next 2 are these 2 eyeshadows. The top one is Urban Decay's Fireball. It's a very nice duochrome. And then the bottom one is the ABH Sangria shade, which is also really nice. And I want to hit pan on both of those. Fireball currently weighs 9.71 grams, and Sangria currently weighs 9.14 grams. So I hope to hit pan on both of those and use at least half a gram of each of those. Next up is the Whiskey eyeliner. This is a rollover from last project, but there's not a ton left. So that's where it is right now. I'll probably finish it within the next month or 2. And then is the e.l.f. cream liner. Right now it's at 46.43 grams and it's gonna expire soon-ish. So I want to use that up. I want to use at least a gram, maybe 2. Next up is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Prague. It's a very nice pinky shade. I really like it, but I also have a lot of pinks. This is one of the older liquid lipsticks in my collection currently, so I want to use as much of that as possible. And then is the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Aria. It's kind of a pinkish purplish shade. It's gonna work. No, maybe. There we go. That's not gonna go. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so that's a purpley pinky shade. There's 4.5 grams in there, and I want to use at least one of them. Currently it is at 30.63 grams. Next is the Historias de Parfums 1828 perfume. It's kind of floral. It's really nice, but it is slightly more floral for my taste. But I want to use at least half of this. Right now the tape is right by the top, but I want to use at least half. And this, you've seen this before, folks. This is the Bath & Body Works Magnolia Clementine lotion, and that bottom one is where we're starting for that. Want to use that by the end of the year because I have way too much stuff. And then is the Drunk Elephant moisturizer. This was one of the free birthday gifts this year. And so yeah, so I want to use this up. There's not a ton of product in here, both like in general and left. So that's what that looks like. So yeah, I want to use that up. It says to use it twice a day, so, and there's again not a ton in here, so hopefully that'll go pretty quickly. And finally is another rollover. This is the Yes to Charcoal, or Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Charcoal micellar water. That bottom one is where we're at, and I feel like this will be fairly quick as well. So that's the makeup stuff. For the reading stuff, so I didn't finish The Night Circus from last time around, so unofficially I'm going to try and finish this, because now that I'm into it, I actually am enjoying it. It took a little while to get in there, but yeah, so there's that. And so I'm rolling over Black Patriots and Loyalists. Again, now that I'm into it, it's pretty good, but it took a little bit to get into it, so I want to finish this this quarter as well. Continuing the theme of Revolutionary War politics, and is the Counter-Revolution of 1776, which is the subtitled Slave Resistance and the Origins of the United States of America. Little ways into this as well, and it turns out, well, the early American politics is way more fraught with racial stuff than you were taught in schools, but, well, most stuff is more fraught with racial stuff than we're usually taught in schools. But, anyway, so I did finish Jane Eyre, finally, last quarter, and so next up is Wuthering Heights, for the 40 whatever books challenge. I hated this book in high school because I thought everyone was terrible and awful, and I didn't like any of the characters at all, but that is kind of the point. But yeah, so hoping to finish that as well. This is and another rollover that I've found an audiobook to supplement for, but I'm going to finish this quarter. This is The Count of Monte Cristo. I have found a free podcast that's posted the by chapter of this book, and I'm going to make use of that because I'm going to finish this gosh darn book this quarter. It's taken forever, but it's not a bad book. That's the thing. It's a really good book, but it's just I can't take it anywhere because it's giant and it doesn't fit in any bags or anything. I've had too much caffeine today. Next up, I'm still not done typing my novel, but I just got done with busy season at work, so hopefully I'll have more time to actually do that thing. Yeah, so that's my 2 writing goals: type and work on the scene list for the novel. Again, now I actually have time. Hopefully that'll be easier. And so that's that. And so last time I was doing a blanket and a scarf and one other thing, and another rainbow cowl scarf. So I finished the rainbow cowl scarf, but I did not finish the hitchhiker scarf or the blanket. I'm gonna unofficially finish up the hitchhiker scarf, because I don't have too far to go on that. And then officially, I'm going to try and finish the Rowan blanket, or the bigger, large blanket. So this is what it looks like right now. And so I'm hoping 1, 2, 3, 4. There's I think 5 or 6 other color blocks that I'm going to add onto this before I'm calling this done. Yeah, so I want to finish this. And so while I am reading / listening to the podcast audiobook of Count of Monte Cristo, this yarn was named Count of Monte Cristo. It was from an Etsy shop. I think called Seventh Magpie Studios, but I don't know if they're still on Etsy anymore. It's a really pretty yarn. It's really nice yarn. It's super thin. So yeah, these are size 1.5 needles, and I want to make a set of gloves out of that, potentially for my boyfriend, but don't tell him. Devin, if you're watching, don't pay attention to that part. Yeah, so there's that, and in addition, I'm working on this sort of odds and ends kind of blanket, and so I want to add 4 skeins onto this total, not counting the one I'm currently working on with that. So this is sort of an odds and ends blanket where it's going to be giant, but it's sort of using up a bunch of yarn just that I don't have enough to use in any other project. So yeah, so at least 4 skeins added onto this, not counting what is already on there. Yeah, so those are my projects for this quarter. Hopefully I make at least some progress on them, and hopefully I'm better at getting everything updated and posting on YouTube. But that's it for now. Have a good one. Bye!